shutdown called by various proscribed outfits against merger of Manipur into Indian dominion on this day in 1949 hits normal life in Manipur. Marketplaces, business, educational establishments remain shut. Members of Manipuri Elders Consortium Shillong and Shillong Manipuri Students Union stage mass protests against demolition of historic Manipur Rajbari in Shillong. MLA K. Ranjit calls repeated visits of BJP MLAs to Delhi, seeking approval from central leaders for government formation as shameful and mockery of democratic principles. Combined team of Kangpopi Police, 16 Assam Rifles and 112 CRPF arrests 3 individuals in possession of brown sugar weighing around 10 kg in Kangpopi. And Manipur continues to report a surge in dengue cases with 98 new infections reported as of yesterday, bringing the state's total to 2,483. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Normal life in Manipur was largely paralyzed today due to statewide total shutdown called by proscribed outfits including Sorepa, Kangleipak, Korkom and Asuk against the merger of Manipur into Indian dominion on October 15, 1949. The day was observed as Black Day by various groups. The shutdown was enforced from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. Schools and colleges remained closed and offices and financial institutions witnessed minimal attendance. Quaramban Market and other commercial establishments shut down, though a few local shops in lanes and neighborhoods stayed open. Roads appeared largely deserted in the valley area with public transport and passenger vehicles off the streets. Essential services, emergency vehicles and religious activities were exempted from the shutdown. Members of Manipuri Elders Consortium Shillong MECS and Shillong Manipuri Students Union SMSU today staged a mass protest against the demolition of the historic Manipur Rajbari at Redlands Boys Road in Shillong. The protest held this morning drew students, youth and community members who condemned the demolition and demanded immediate accountability. Protesters called for the dismissal of those involved and urged authorities to rebuild a full-scale replica of the Rajbari. MECS convener Munish Singh said that the PDA acted under orders from higher authorities in Manipur. Both the Art and Culture Department and the Planning and Development Authority were involved, and the workers can't be blamed as they followed orders. He said that those responsible must be sacked and the Rajbari must be rebuilt using the remaining materials. Munish Singh, who is also the Zonal Director Northeast of Indian Council for Cultural Relations, recalled that community leaders had earlier approached the concerned authorities to prevent the demolition. He said representations were submitted to Governor of Manipur and senior officials including the Secretary of PDA and Commissioner of Art and Culture. Protesters emphasized that the bungalow at Boys Road was where Maharaja Churachan once stayed and where the merger agreement between the King of Manipur and the Government of India was signed. They described the demolition as an assault on living history. They also objected to the existing government committee overseeing reconstruction and called for an independent panel of restoration experts and local stakeholders to ensure that the rebuilding respects the historical and cultural integrity of the site.
We are grateful to Honorable Governor of Manipur. Somehow he have formed a monitoring committee, where certain peoples are involved. But again, in that we would like to urge that particular officials from Planning and the Development Authority are also included there. So it's like, they have done the mistake and we are giving them the prize. We don't want that. So we request them we want them to remove from the list. And secondly, if in the committee only members from Manipur are listed, then what they do is they will come here for one day, next day they will leave. So we need people, Manipuri, Meitei people here who are staying here should also be the member of this committee to ensure that every now and then we monitor and see that the work is, carried on diligently.
Sugnu MLA K. Ranjit slams BJP MLAs of Manipur for their repeated visits to Delhi seeking approval from central leaders for government formation despite holding a majority in the state. Calling their actions shameful and a mockery of democratic principles, he remarked that such behavior has diminished the respect that central leaders once had for the people of Manipur. He made a statement during the Vote Chor Gaddi Chor campaign organized by Imphal West District Block Congress Committee at Konthaujam Lairembi Lekai at the residence of Konthaujam Sonia, daughter of former MLA late K. Sharad yesterday. MLA Ranjit further stated that the ongoing crisis in Manipur could have been resolved much earlier if the government had shown the will to act. He blamed the state leadership's incompetence and over-reliance on central government for allowing the situation to persist for more than 2 years. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Kwejam, Khunrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshwar, former MLAs N. Loken, T. Maina O. Joy, Dr. K.H. Loken, S. M. Oken, Youth Congress former President N. Popilal and members of Konthaujam Block Congress Committee were present on the occasion.
Democracy is a Miyam, you look at Miyam, as any other Kanbagi system said, Masida Hujima, Bharat of Parliament, BJP parties vote so at the vote Quran. Vote Quran is a copy within a Gandhi's or sit to Tabo. Quran is a Lokima, Adum majority in a Pummy visit to the Pummy of Tabo and music.
MPCC President Kaisham Megachandra emphasizes the urgent need for all the citizens to work together to build a new and righteous Manipur. He made a statement at the Vote Chor Gaddi Chor signature campaign organized by Kumbi Block Congress Committee at Kumbi Serapur yesterday. Speaking on the occasion, Megachandra urged the people to think carefully and unite for the future of the state. Former Kumbi MLA S. Bira, former Oinam MLA L. Radhakishore, former Kakching MLA Y. Surchandra, and Youth Congress Manipur President Wahengbam Anand were also present at the event.
Democracy will be right. Amasu Miru vote Hadaraga, vote ki Equator Palm, Miru is in the Tadabo, Nampu, Hapu, Nampu, Sasonki Lega, was his Singaduna, signature campaign, Karur Magato, the Herican Election Commission, the Tadori, High Election Commission, I quite own Manipur Magidama, Justice Kidama. I go get Haki the mark, Ima event the PC, Alaman Lairu, Naharo Mayamsi, Pengaminaduna, Amataway, a Popota Kadaduna, Saxon Yabi to Yore.
Information Directorate ED Imphal Sub-Zonal Office has provisionally attached 3 immovable properties worth 71 lakh rupees in connection with the alleged siphoning of Manipur University funds. According to the ED post on its official X handle on October 9, the attached properties include a residential property worth 23,95,000 rupees held by one Konzam Ongbi Settabati, wife of K. Jiban Kumar, D-Den finance officer in charge of Manipur University, and 2 pieces of agricultural land worth rupees 48 lakh belonging to Laurembam Rameshwar Meitei, a contractor and proprietor of MS Laurembam Enterprises. The attachment was made on September 30, 2025 under the provisions of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, PMLA 2002. The Haumi Youth Front cautions against unnecessary disputes raised by certain communities over the indigenous pillar erected at Sawombung Kabui Kunjao. In a release, the organization clarifies that the inscription on the pillar clearly states, "We solemnize the principle of Seven Yek Salai." It asserts that communities without clan affiliations should refrain from creating issues over it. A discussion on Manipur on October 15 was held today at Laimayum Madhop, Nagamapal, Laimayum Leirak. The program, organized by Laimayum Raghumani Sharma Charitable Trust, featured participation from social worker Thokchom Yumjao, among others. Experts and speakers deliberated on a theme, sharing insights and perspectives during the discourse. Mera Ho Chongba Festive Fair 2025, organized by Directorate of Textiles and District Handloom and Textiles Office Imphal East, is currently underway at Iboyaima Shumanglila Shanglen in Palace Compound, Imphal. The fair, which began on October 7, will continue till October 20. Speaking on the sidelines, Imphal East District Handloom and Textiles Officer Bobocha Laishram said artisans and weavers from various districts have set up stalls showcasing a wide range of traditional handloom and handicraft products. He added that the fair embodies the spirit of love, unity and brotherhood among the diverse communities of the state. Combined team of Kangpokpi Police, 16 Assam Rifles and 112 CRPF seized a suspected brown sugar weighing 9 kg and 844 grams from 3 people in Kangpokpi. As per security forces, arrested individuals are Veinei Chong Lungdim and her husband Thongko Pao Lungdim from Si Munom village, Saitu Kamfazol, and Thangmin Lun Haukip, son of Thang Hao Haukip from T Thangkan village, Saikul. The contraband was found concealed in 225 soap cases. Police also seized a Maruti Suzuki Alto, 1 diesel auto rickshaw and 4 mobile phones from their possession. Manipur continues to report a surge in dengue cases, with 98 new infections recorded as of yesterday, bringing the state's total to 2,483. Imphal West District reported 67 new cases, raising its total to 1,778, while Imphal East District recorded 23 new cases, taking its cumulative figure to 402. Bishnupur District added 3 new cases, totaling 74, and reported 1 dengue-related death. Health authorities urged the public to remain vigilant and adopt preventive measures against mosquito breeding. Maidinlu Numai, a 55-year-old health worker, walks 28 km from PHC Tamai to Atankulen village under Tamai subdivision in Tamenglong district, navigating forests, streams and steep slopes to ensure children receive routine vaccinations. Upon reaching the village, she administers vaccines like polio drops and provides basic health care to the community. Beyond vaccination days, Maidinlu also assists in childbirth and treats common illnesses, bridging the gap left by the absence of local medical facilities. Despite the challenges, she continues her work with dedication, ensuring that even the most remote villages are not left out of basic healthcare services. Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on a fire incident reported at Melo restaurant in Thangmaiban. Keep watching Impact News.
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯕꯨꯡꯅ ꯈꯪ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦ
ꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯇꯦꯡꯛꯅꯤ ꯅꯣꯔꯠ ꯏꯁꯀꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯅ ꯏꯍꯥꯟ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯗ ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯇꯦꯡꯛꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ 2 layers 3 layers ꯃꯈꯜ ꯌꯥꯝꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯦ ꯆꯥꯛꯁꯪꯗ ꯊꯛꯅ ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯧ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯏ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯅꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯁꯔꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯤꯒꯦꯅ ꯇꯧꯏꯁꯤꯒ
ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯋꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ
ꯅꯪꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯕꯨꯡꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯒꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Fire broke out today at around 4 p.m. at Melo restaurant in Maisnam Laikai Muchi Leirak Machin in Thangmaiban, reportedly due to a gas leak in the kitchen. Restaurant staff were safely evacuated as flames engulfed the kitchen. Manipur Fire Services, led by Sub-Officer C.H. Rishikanta, promptly responded, preventing extensive damage. While the full extent of the loss is still being assessed, a major portion of the kitchen was destroyed. The restaurant is owned by R.K. Xavier of Nagamapal, Kangjabi, and the Manipur Fire Service Director personally inspected the site following the incident. In preparation for Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala's visit on October 18, None Deputy Commissioner Sarat Chandra Aroju today chaired a district-level officers meeting at the DC Conference Hall in None District headquarters. Addressing the officers and staff, Aroju instructed them to be fully prepared for their district-level review meeting with the Governor, which will include representatives from all line departments. He also directed departments such as Agriculture, Horticulture, MSRLM and Forest to prepare for setting up departmental stores at the None DC complex during the Governor's visit. Churachandpur District Deputy Commissioner Dharun Kumar S. distributed sports kits to internally displaced persons taking shelter at relief camps open in the district. The items were handed out during an event at Sadbhavna Mandap, Tuibong. The distribution event was carried out by Samagra Shiksha Manipur and Zonal Education Office ZEO Churachandpur. One-day sensitization workshop on wildlife conservation was held today at None District. Wildlife Trust of India and None Forest Division jointly carried out the workshop at Longmai Part 3 Baptist Church Community Hall. Wildlife Trust of India Assistant Manager and Officer in Charge Monesh Singh Tomar attended as resource person. Village authority leaders of Longmai area, students, teachers and CSO leaders attended the event. Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has opened entries for the 72nd National Film Awards 2024, inviting filmmakers from Manipur to showcase their work nationally. Submissions are accepted for feature films and non-feature films certified by the CBFC between January 1st and December 31st, 2024 with English subtitles. Online entries must be submitted by 5 p.m. October 31st and the hard copy by November 6th. Detailed guidelines and the entry form are available at www.mib.gov.in or nfaindia.org/login. MSFDS urges filmmakers to submit promptly. Irabo Trust Imphal Advisor and former Human Rights Commission member N.G. Nongyai felicitated Inspiring Human Award recipient Dr. K.H. Tokyo, an employee of Social Welfare Department, Government of Manipur. Tangkhul Naga Film Association condemns attempts to malign renowned Manipuri singer Samurai Latpam Naba Sharma, popularly known as Naba Volcano, over a video from the 5th Tangkhul Naga Film Festival held in March 2025 at Ukhrul. Press note from TNFA stated that a maliciously edited clip of Samurai Latpam Naba Sharma's duet performance was circulated online with false allegations. The association calls the act character assassination, highlighting his contributions as a cultural icon and peace advocate, and urged those concerned for removal of the distorted video and defamatory comments immediately. India has been elected to the United Nations Human Rights Council UNHRC for 2026-28 term, marking the country's 7th stint on the Geneva-based rights body. Announcing the results of the election held on Tuesday, the UNHRC in a social media post said India's 3-year term will begin on January 1st, 2026. India's permanent representative to the UN, Parva Thaneni Harish, in a social media post thanked all delegations for their overwhelming support. Now the weather report. India Meteorological Department Meteorological Center Imphal informs that the state will continue to experience rainfall in the next 24 hours. Report informed that not only in Zirbam but rainfall is highly likely in several other districts of the state. Meanwhile, ICAR Agrometeorological Unit Lamphel informs that the state recorded highest temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and the lowest temperature recorded today was 21 degrees Celsius. The percentage of water vapor in the air was recorded at 90% in the morning and 60% humidity in the afternoon. Now the sports news. Panganba Bodybuilding and Powerlifting Training Center, Kashamtong Ilambam Lekai, organized a reception ceremony in honor of Brahmachari Mayum Nimi Chanu, who won gold medal in the Asian Classic and equipped men and women bench press championship. Today's reception ceremony was attended by social worker Johnson Ilangbam, retired professor of Manipur University E. Bijoy Kumar, retired forest officer E. Home, family members of the champion bodybuilder and locals. Nimi, hailing from Kashamtong, Ilangbam Lekai, is the daughter of B. Hemchan and Memcha. She began training for powerlifting in August 2024 at Panganba Bodybuilding and Powerlifting Training Center under coaches E. Inau and E. Sushila. She bagged gold in the junior women's 69 kg category in national championship held in September. In the Asian Classic and equipped men and women bench press championship held from September 8 to 13 at Hong Kong, Nimi won gold for India in the junior women's 69 kg. Speaking on the occasion, Nimi recollected that she managed to achieve this feat due to the undying support of her coaches, family members, relatives and members of her locality. She also expressed that she will continue to work hard with utmost dedication to become a promising sportsperson in a global platform and bring laurels to the state and the nation.
Hanba international oibanina adi top state ki misu myam laktani kamaina ka tora communication tawani khotkani habisi so I khangde aja khoi gi referee Binod sir gi nan Manipuri nga tane moi so myam I do communication no wale khangman dum phasam san tawbi international ki am khoi gi stage yengma matam da amna nuksibam popodo aina smaina chatpa phangi mama leram da targa ti ai chatpa phangoi sana su khanjai ba.
Manipur police team has won 2 bronze medals at the ongoing 10th All India Police Judo Cluster Championship organized by Jammu and Kashmir Police under the aegis of All India Police Sports Control Board since October 8 in Srinagar. In the Taekwondo Pomzi team event under 60 age group, R.K. Dhanajit, H. Bobo and T.H. Sanjit Kumar clinched a bronze medal. In the men's Kyorugi Taekwondo 63 kg category, A. Bijan secured another bronze, while Manipur Police DSP Arjuna Awadi and Roshi Bina will play the final bout tonight in women's Wushu 60 kg category. R.K. Dhanajit is serving as team manager of Manipur contingent. The championship will conclude on October 16. Manipur footballers have once again brought glory to the state by winning their 30th Senior Women's National Football Championship for Rajmata Jijabai Trophy. This marks the 24th time Manipur has lifted the prestigious title, reaffirming its position as the true powerhouse of Indian sports. The championship, organized under the aegis of Ramakrishna Mission Sports, Narayanpur, Chhattisgarh, saw Manipur defeat West Bengal 1-0 in the final match held today. Linda Kom netted the winning goal at the 93rd minute extra time, sealing Manipur's victory. It may be mentioned that Manipur first hosted the football championship in 1991. Since then, the state has lifted the trophy 24 times and also finished as 4th runners-up on 4 occasions. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Total shutdown called by various proscribed outfits against merger of Manipur into Indian Dominion on this day in 1949 hits normal life in Manipur. Members of Manipuri Elders Consortium Shillong and Shillong Manipuri Students Union staged mass protests against demolition of historic Manipur Rajbari in Shillong. MLA K. Ranjit calls repeated visits of BJP MLAs to Delhi seeking approval from central leaders for government formation as shameful and mockery of democratic principles. Combined team of police, 16 Assam Rifles and 112 CRPF arrest 3 individuals in possession of brown sugar weighing around 10 kg in Kangpokpi. And Manipur continues to report a surge in dengue cases with 98 new infections recorded as of yesterday, bringing the state's total to 2,483. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Shradha din yaithokchari Purwashram da ikhoi khwai ki irakta tinbiram